Welcome back, guys. Footy Meets here, season 2 wrap up after a disaster second season. With such high expectations going to this season, Europa Conference League, but we've just collapsed. Luckily, we didn't get enough. We didn't get relegated. We did have catch some form at the end of the season. There, dive into that, but overall, a disastrous season. Quickly highlight how we ended off the season with the schedule where we left off in January. As you guys can see, the form did continue. We did end up getting a nice little win there and a win against Hearts. So I just figured, a bit of a bounce back there. And then I thought, we had a chance to move on into the next stage, but we lost to Legia Warsaw 4-1. We took a 2-0 home lead advantage, and then we just got battered. Missed penalty shot. Could have closed out the game with one lead, but we just choked it at the end there and then lost in extra time. And the bad form kind of continued. Other than April, we kind of, had our best season where we actually won 3 games in a row from April to May, which we actually jumped out into 9th position, but due to St. Johnstone and Hearts and other teams winning, we went to the playoff route where we ended up securing a spot back in the Premiership. So disastrous season. We did end up picking up some players. I guess this is probably the highlight of the season, the fact that we got Scott Twine, very good player. Paid quite a bit for him. He did get hurt his very first game with us, so he wasn't eligible to play in the European Conference League. Which he ended up taking a spot as well. So it was just a downhill season there. So far, he had 2 goals in about 9 games. I'm expecting big things from him next season. The fact that we did dish out a decent amount of money for him. A couple guys there I just got from players that were released from Celtic. Another huge signing here, Brendan Fleming. The fact that we got this guy for $66K. is huge. Position that we needed to address. James Pinrice was not doing too well, so now we got some competition between these two guys. His marking and passing is just far more superior than the other gentleman, and I'm expecting big things out of this guy for the upcoming season. Got this guy more of as kind of from Hibbs here, just kind of more to kind of fill the role, but he's actually got 2 goals, so a lot of injuries used, so he kind of stepped up, and hopefully maybe we can see how he develops. Just the loney here, Godo or Gudu, whatever you guys want to call him, came in, had 1 goal in 12 games, as you guys can expect. Not that good. Big signing here, veteran player, a lot of experience in the EPL. Tom Clary, he's huge, so that's going to be a big signing for us. Hopefully his leadership can help us into the next season. As you can see, he's probably been one of the highlight signings. 3 goals, 3 assists from Tom Clary. I can't pronounce it properly, but hopefully he could, be a big impact, and his leadership role can be huge in the later stages of the, save. But other than that, guys, not a whole lot to see. Very disappointing season. Just wanted to kind of show you guys where we're at here. We had a lot of players come in, more than usual. As you can see, that's a lot of movements. I'm usually a 1 or 2, 3 type of guy, but the fact that we had so many loanies and we had to kind of make some moves, and some pieces didn't really fit too well. Like, Johnston wasn't that good. I can't really highlight anyone from this season other than Tom Kearney. Other than him, he was probably the best player that we've got in a sense of just impact right away. Southwood, terrible. Fleming was good as well. But other than that, just disappointment from everyone around. Everyone's just stats just drop heavily. This guy went from 13 goals to 3, 0 assists. Like a shadow of themselves, McCowan, let's see what he did. I think he was more of our, 5 and 4. Every aspect, went down. I don't even want to show you guys Tiffany. He's by far, he went from 15 goals to 4, 12 assists to 1. So it's kind of the production absolutely vanished. We couldn't have a striker that scored a goal. We got this guy on a free from Livingston, 3 goals in 29 games. Terrible. The guy went from having 11 previous season to 3. Like every aspect of every department, even house, like 2 goals for us. Like in League One, he had 5 and 4. So you think this guy would be coming in pretty hot, right? But he had 2 goals. Like that's what I'm saying. Our strikers just did not produce, did not give us a chance to succeed. And obviously a few injuries here. Pontic as well, one of our better players, but he does have that injury prone. 2 goals. Like there just wasn't any goals. So maybe that's an area I'm going to look to address. Well, it should be an area I'm going to be looking to address is that striker position, possibly Loney's. Honestly, the fact that we spend quite a bit of money here in Dundee, it's a bit unrealistic for us to spend under $2 million. I don't think they've ever spent $2 million on a window. They usually get more free guys. So the fact that we splurged, $675 and $1 million, I think that's and the fact that we almost got relegated, I think we shouldn't get any money this next time around. But that's pretty much it, guys. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter episode. I'm just gonna dive into this in the window here, get that all done for you guys, and we'll start season 3. I think the review's coming up here, so we'll just do that. But we pretty much went over it. The main goal here heading into season 3 is to try to win a domestic trophy in one of the trophies that we have, whether that's the Scottish Cup or the Viz Player, whatever it's called. So hopefully we're still kind of like going through this potential takeover. So if this has happened and I get sacked, I wouldn't be surprised as well. Honestly, unfortunately, we did not get an opportunity that the board wanted to talk to us. This guy can potentially be on a free here, so maybe we might be looking into that. Let's keep scouting this guy. Couple guys to keep an eye out for, a scout. I don't think we should be getting an Ajax player, let's be real. I don't think we have that much pull. Couple expiring contracts. This guy, we will not be set for release. Terrible. That's pretty much it. Carson's retiring, so we're going to be looking to get a backup keeper. Tom Clarity is going to be, hopefully we can squeeze another year out of him so he doesn't retire. Like I said, he had a pretty good impact right away. 3 goals in 10 games. I was hoping Hibs was going to get relegated because we were kind of fighting for that 11th position. They might have lost in the playoffs, but obviously that didn't happen. Just waiting for the season planner here. I think this is where the review will happen. It'll be a bit of, like I said, a bit of a shorter episode today. Just wanted to give you guys review. Like I said, not like a bunch of players came in. I think that's kind of my flaw. I brought in too many players. A couple panic buys, couple non-panic buys. Scott Twine's definitely like I'm expecting this guy to get like 15 goals next season. He's a penalty taker as well. So all our strikers were just combined for 4 goals, right? It's just pretty bad. If there are any good players I can get from these guys, Ross. I don't know if you consider this guy good or not. Who's he wanted by? Motherwell. I'll give you a sneak peek. Get you to jump over the border. Come join us. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if I get the sack. Is there anyone good on this team? Middleton. He's not too bad. Maybe like a useful. What else they got? Any strikers that we can use? Because we can sure as hell use strikers. How bad we are. Because we are terrible, baby. That's pretty much it, except the vision here. Looks like I'm not getting a sack, which is good. Nothing really to talk about. There we go. That's it. Get the guys at least a bit of a positive setting. Takeover collapse, following messages, blah, 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 blah. I didn't really... What happened to the season review? I just kind of... Where is it? Did we skip the season review? Because it was that bad that we just skipped it. Yeah, as you guys can see, not a whole lot. A couple of jersey sales sponsorship went down as expected. And yeah, no awards. Didn't even come close. So drastic drop off. Hopefully this time around we will be in a better position. And we'll be competing a little bit more. So we'll stay tuned, guys. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Like I said, today's going to be a bit of a shorter one. After, this season was a collapse, a disaster. Hopefully I will bring in a bit better players, get rid of some dead weight. Don't want to be too many changes. Obviously that didn't work too well last season. And maybe now that we don't have the pressure of the European Conference League, maybe we can again, make a push or at least be somewhat competitive in the Premiership there. So let's see what happens, and then yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for tuning in, Low-Key Meech. If you guys, Footy Meech. If you guys do enjoy the content, please let me know. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Catch you guys on the next video. Cheers.